I want to share with you a story that I heard recently. It's set in 258 AD, when there's great persecution in Rome against the early church. And the Emperor Valerian has issued an edict that all church leaders be executed. Now there's a man named Lawrence, and he is the treasurer of the church. And so the emperor says, I'll give you 3 days to round up all the riches in the church and hand them over to Rome before I kill you. So Lawrence works quickly. He sells all the church's vessels and he gives the money to the widows and to the sick. And then he hands over all the church's property to the poor. So on the 3rd day, when the emperor summons him to the palace, Lawrence arrives with great ceremony and he gestures behind him, where streaming in are all the poor, the disabled and the suffering. And he says to the emperor, see, I have brought you the true treasures of the church. These are our greatest assets. As you can imagine, the emperor was furious and executed him in a most gruesome way that very day. But what a challenge for us to remember that wealth is not bound in the buildings and the art in our churches, but in our suffering and vulnerable faithful. Our church is unfathomably wealthy because it is full of those who are blessed in spirit, yet marginalised by society.